This topic is series and parallel combination of a cells. Just like single unit we take, we say this one is cells. So, series combination and parallel combination of cells. So, every battery if you see or every cells, it is made of some material and every material have some internal resistance. So, what we are doing basically, we take two battery right now. If you are able to derive some expression for two battery, that will be true for 3 battery, 4 battery, 5 battery, whatever. So, right now just I am taking two battery and EMF of first battery is what E1 and EMF of second battery, that is E2, and everything made of some material. Basically battery also made of some material, electrolyte and so many things. I am not going there, but it made of some material. So, every material have some internal resistance. So, there is internal resistance of first battery, that is R1, and internal resistance of second battery, that is R2. What is EMF of first battery? E1. EMF of second battery E2, internal resistance of first battery R1, internal resistance of second battery, that is R2, and this capital R is external resistance. What I want to find out? I want to find out formula for net current, or else I want to find out formula for net EMF and formula for net resistance. So, what I will do basically, I will apply Kirchhoff rule over here. I will try to apply Kirchhoff rule in this one. So, I take this current I from this one. So, current will flow in this direction. We know current always flow from negative to positive, inside battery and outside battery, positive to negative. So, if you see over here, in this case current direction will be anti-clockwise sense. Now, how to apply Kirchhoff rules? If I apply Kirchhoff rule over here, first thing in Kirchhoff rule, I have to select one loop. So, I selected there is only one loop, so I selected that. Second point, I need to decide I am moving clockwise or anti-clockwise. So, right now I am moving clockwise. So, I am moving clockwise. Okay. While moving, if I encounter any battery, if I pass through any battery, so first I have to see I am passing through, first I have to see I am entering at positive terminal of battery or negative terminal of battery. So, first if I enter at positive terminal, I will write positive EMF, negative terminal, I will write negative EMF. That is about battery. But in case of resistance, what we will do? While moving clockwise or anti-clockwise, if you are moving the same direction of current, we write positive I into R, and if you are moving in opposite direction of current, negative I into R. If you see this example, that will be clear. So, I am starting from here, and I am moving clockwise. So, if I move clockwise, so first I reach at this point. So, you can see I am starting from here and I am moving clockwise, but current is opposite. Okay, current is opposite of that, but I am moving clockwise. So, first you see this battery. So, first I enter at positive terminal of battery, it means I will write only positive E1. Okay, now I reach at this resistance. For this resistance, I need to write I into R. It might be negative, it might be positive. That will be decided by sense of current, direction of current. So, I am moving like this. See, I am moving like this one clockwise, and current is opposite direction. So, what I will write? Minus I R1. And again, first I enter at positive terminal of this battery. First, while going clockwise, I will move clockwise only. So, I am moving clockwise. So, while moving clockwise, first I enter at positive terminal of the battery. So, what I will write? Plus E2. And then again in resistance R2, if you see, I am moving in opposite direction of current. I am moving clockwise and current is moving anti-clockwise. So, what I will write? Minus I into R2. And if you reach at this point, again while going there, and again I reach at this point. So, when I reach at this resistance R, capital R, in that case I can write minus I into R, that should be equal to 0. That should be equal to 0. Why? Because Kirchhoff rule, KVL. In closed loop, net EMF should be equal to 0. So, this one should be also minus. You can see we are moving like, if we are moving in clockwise direction, and this current is anti-clockwise direction. So, that is why this is minus IR. If I solve this expression, what I can get over here? So, I and this one R, R1 plus R2 is equal to E1 plus E2. It means if I simplify this one a bit more, so what I will get over here? I is equal to E1 plus E2 divided by R, and this one I can write R1 plus R2. Just simple mathematical calculation, nothing else. Okay. Now, after solving this one, if I compare this thing from this expression, if I want to compare this one, E equivalent divided by R plus R equivalent. So you can see if I compare this blue color and black color equation, so first one, first or second, let me first and second, nothing blue color and black color. So this one, first and second equation, if I compare these two, so what is E equivalent? E equivalent will be equal to E1 plus E2, and what is R equivalent? R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2. So R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2. So basically this is the combination, series combination of battery. So what is conclusion? If I have n number of battery and I have to take series combination, simply I keep on adding with polarity, of course, with polarity, of course. Okay, with polarity, of course, means if I say these two battery are there, these two battery like this one. So this is E1, this is E2, this one is what? E1. So I say this one will be E1 plus E2. That's fine. But if I take another case like this one, first battery is like this and second battery is like this. So this is E1 and this one is what? E2. Now in this case, if I want to find out, that will be E1 minus E2. So according to polarity, you need to add in case of series combination, and according to polarity means that plus minus sign you have to be careful, and this R1 plus R2 and resistance, there is no polarity, so resistance simply you can add. So that is the series combination. So if you do one question based on this, on series combination, so that will be more clear. For example, if I am asking you what is E equivalent in this case, simply add these two EMF, 6 plus 2, that is 6 plus 2, that will be 8 volt. If I ask you what is R equivalent is equal to 1 plus 1, that will become 2 ohm. And if I ask you what is current, so you know E equivalent divided by E equivalent, just we have done one formula, E equivalent divided by R plus R equivalent, just 2 minutes back we have done one formula. So this R equivalent, so we can put this value, E equivalent how much? 8, capital R how much? 2, R equivalent how much? 2, so 8 divided by 4, that is what? 2 ampere. So that is the application of a series combination. Series combination is very simple, just for battery keep on adding with polarity, and for resistance also keep on adding with polarity. So this is all about series combination. Now there is a parallel combination of a battery. So this is the parallel combination of battery. If you see, I took two battery, same like previous one, I took two battery, and EMF of first battery E1, resistance R1, EMF of second battery E2 and resistance R2. Of course, battery made of some material, so it will have some resistance. So resistance, that is called internal resistance. Internal resistance of first battery R1, second R2, EMF E1 and this one E2, and there is external resistance, that is what? Capital R. Now again I want to find out equivalent EMF, and again I want to find out equivalent resistance. But in case of series combination, we simply keep on adding, but in this case it will be a different one. So I want to find out net EMF, first point, second point I want to find out net resistance. So what I will do, I will apply again Kirchhoff rule over here. So if I apply Kirchhoff rule in this case, so what happen is, let us say this current is I, this current is I, and this current is I1, this current is I1. So if this current is I and current in this one is I1, so of course this current, using Kirchhoff rule, you can say this is I minus I1. Simply let us say this is 10 ampere and this one is 2 ampere. So what's the left out? Left out is 8 ampere. So if 10 ampere current you are giving and 2 ampere going over here, so what is remaining? What is left out? Left out is this one, 10 minus 2, that will be 8. So basically I current I am giving over here, I1 is going in this circuit. So what's the remaining current over here? Remaining current will be I minus I1. So if we see, this is current distribution. So if we reach at this point, this one will be I minus I1 only, and from this we are getting I1. If I add these two value, what I will get? If I add these two value, again I will get I, and this current distribution is done. What I want to find out? I want to find out equivalent EMF, and second thing I want to find out equivalent resistance. For that I need to apply Kirchhoff junction rule over here. So there are two rules of Kirchhoff that must be clear before this topic, of course. So one is KCL and one is KVL. So first I applied KCL. KCL for current distribution and KVL for net voltage. So we will move ahead now. So first Kirchhoff rule I will apply for this loop. Which loop? I will apply for this one. I will apply for this loop. You can see I will apply for this one. Means it will contain resistor R E1 and R1. I'm talking about upper part of this circuit. You can say I'm talking about this dotted line like this one, like this upper part of the circuit. Okay, so if I apply Kirchhoff rule and I am moving clockwise, and you are free to move in any direction, but I am moving clockwise, you are free to move clockwise or anti-clockwise. I am moving clockwise, and same sign convention I use whatever I told before that. What is sign convention? In battery, first I enter at positive, I will write positive, otherwise negative. In case of resistance, same direction of current, positive I into R, opposite direction of current, negative I into R. So if I start from here, I am starting from here, I am starting from this point. Okay, so I reach at this one, I didn't get anything, I didn't get any resistance over here. So I will just move at this point. Now when I reach at this battery, so there is a EMF E1, and first I enter at a positive terminal of the battery. So what I will write is this is E1, so this one is E1. Now when I reach to the resistance, I am moving clockwise and current moving anti-clockwise. It means current is moving in opposite direction. It means I will write here I1 into R1 with negative sign. Now I reach at this point. Here also if you see, I am moving clockwise, but current is moving anti-clockwise. Again current is in opposite direction, so I will write minus I into R, that should be equal to 0. This is the first equation. Second equation, I want to select this point, this one. I want to select this one. Lower loop, only lower loop, means it will contain E2, R2 and capital R. It will contain E2, R2 and capital R. I am talking about this. You can see this hand movement. So just I am talking about this one. Okay. Now if I apply Kirchhoff rule for this one, and I am moving clockwise from here, again I am moving clockwise. I am moving clockwise. So first I enter, while moving clockwise, first I will enter at the positive terminal of battery E2. So if I enter at positive terminal of E2, so what I will write is plus E2. Here what I will write, see, I am moving opposite direction of current. So what I will write, minus I, minus, just a minute, I will write minus I minus I1 into R2. Then I reach at this point, then I will write minus I into R is equal to 0. This is the second equation. Now what I want to find out? I want to find out current, net EMF and net resistance. For that purpose, what I will do, just I will multiply this equation, I will multiply this equation by R2 and multiply this equation by R1. Why I did so? I want to cancel something, I want to cancel I1, I want to eliminate I1 from this one. So that's why I am doing this thing. So if I multiply this one first equation by R2 throughout equation and second equation by R1, so what I will get over here? So I will get E1 R2 minus I R1 R2 minus I R R2 is equal to 0. Now if I multiply R1 in second equation, what I will get? E2 into R1 minus I R1 R2 minus, it becomes plus I1 R1 R2 minus I R R1 is equal to 0. So what I did, just first equation I multiply by R2 and second equation I multiply by R1. I got this one. Now if I add these two, anything will get cancelled, yes, something will get cancelled. What will get cancelled? This one. See, this get cancelled. And I can write here E1 R2 plus E2 R1 is equal to I, and here you can write R1 plus R2 plus R1 R2. You can solve this thing. Just I add these two equation. Equation number 3 and equation number 4. If you add, something will get cancelled, means this thing will get cancelled, and I will get this equation. And if throughout this equation, if I divide by R1 R2, means if I can write this way, E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2 is equal to I into R plus R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. can write in this way. Throughout equation, just I divide by R1 plus R2. Now, if I write this one in this way, I is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divide by R1 plus R2 divide by R plus R1 R2 divide by R1 plus R2. Of course, I can write it. If I want, I can write it. What I did, nothing, just I divide. This term I am taking left side. So, I am dividing and I can write in this way. Now, if I compare this thing, if I compare this formula from this, from which one? From this, E equivalent R plus R equivalent. If I compare with this one, what I will get? What is E equivalent? E equivalent will be equal to, E equivalent is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1. And what is E divided by R1 plus R2? This is E equivalent. And what will be R equivalent? R equivalent is equal to R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. So, basically we got formula for net EMF and net resistance. So, this is the formula for net EMF in case of parallel combination, and this is the formula of net resistance in case of parallel combination. It is not like series combination, simply you are adding. Here resistance also count, even in the EMF you need to count resistance as well. E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. So, for that purpose I have one question. If you see, I want to find out equivalent EMF. So, that directly in this formula only we can do. What is E1? E1 I can write 2. What is R2? That is 2. And what is E2? That is 3. What is R1? That is 1. What is R1 plus R2? 2 plus 1. I got equivalent EMF. Now, if I want to find out equivalent resistance, what is R1? R1 is 1. What is R2? That is 2. So, this is R1, this one is R2. So, 2 into 1 divided by 2 plus 1. So, this is all about series combination and parallel combination. Thank you.